sound great.
Before I knew you, lived in the beat of you. Wish back an image of myself I thought was true. So now when colors fade, and on that day of days, I needed you to say, wasn't one to. Oh, and lead me back from the darkness like you do. So many years ago, there was something about you, trouble to forget. My blood was rushing down to you. You lead me back from the darkness like you do. Lead me back from the darkness like you do. Lead me back from the darkness like you do. Lead me back from the darkness like you do. Oh, lead me back from the horse and water, knowing I refuse. Oh, 'cause you're a wanderer too.
Thanks y'all for being here.
No, it's good. It's good to be here. I know, it's not like it was. told me I'm just hanging it up. We've entered in the darker side. I'm just a mirror. I'm afraid of the slow decline. But I go crazy if you leave my side. Sinking, clear off the rest. We've entered in the darkest side. I'm just a mirror, afraid of the slow decline. I'm just a mirror. I go crazy if you leave my side.
Alright, and this song needs a trumpet, not a cello, so I want y'all to do your best mouth trumpet. Here we go. Wow, that's great. A little louder. Alright, now open up to the O.
Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Best mouth trumpeting I've heard all tour. Not even close.
Alright, so we are here because we just put out a new album.
It's called Softly Softly, and we're gonna play a few songs off it. This one is really hard. I need to start on the guitar and then pick up the cello, and
You don't need to, it's just how we chose to do it.
yeah.
It's like, there's not like a Russian judge here who's gonna be like, ooh, he skipped the move where he switches from guitar to cello.
Yeah. I think it's the name of our collective enjoyment of the song.
Oh yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah, no, it's not for kids, it's just for kids. I'm gonna fuck it up.
This song started.
You can do it!
I don't believe you.
Yeah. This song started after Paul went to the eye doctor. We were hanging out, trying to write some songs towards this record, and his eyes were all fucked up from like the drops they put in there to check his, I don't know. And but he was squinting at me and he's telling me about this trip to the doctor, which was anything but typical. You want to share it? I feel like it's kind of your story.
Thanks, it is.
I don't want to tell about your doctors. That's like, it feels like violation.
Thank you. I was annoyed. I had to go in to get more contact lenses. They wanted to check my eyes. I live in fear of running out of contacts on the road. I like wearing glasses, but not on stage because I'll sweat a little bit and I'll sort of slip down my nose past even acceptable librarian position. And I don't have hands available to push them up, so I'm just sort of suffering through the song. So I went down, and the person checking me in was, going through the normal things. Okay, your name is Paul, and then she starts going, and you play the cello, and you're legally blind, and it was just sort of like she was trying to in a cute way, let me know that she had seen us play with Ben Folds. And, it was very, very nice, but it was an odd sequence. And I felt a little bit like I was stepping into a portal.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, of course, like the HIPAA rules are important. Like, keep the shit in the doctors from spilling outside of the doctors. But I feel like there's like a unspoken, like, second lane to that HIPAA highway where it's like the other direction of like, when we're in here, can you just pretend you've never seen me out there? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, she was just being friendly, so whatever. Just saying.
He also gave me a tiny bit more cello to the wedge. Take a little bit of the actually. So then I go into the the actual eye exam, and the optometrist doesn't seem very interested in looking at my eyes. And he's sitting across the room, and he's like, "So what's going on?" Never met this guy before. And I'm like, I'm busy. The music. I got kids. Busy. And he's like, "What's it like?" It's like being a musician. He's like, "No, kids." So I said, it's hard and great, high highs, low lows, and 5 minutes later we're still sitting there. He hasn't looked at my eyes, and he's like, "I think that's why we have children. It's because we're afraid of dying alone."
So there I am sipping a cup of coffee across from like this squinting Paul telling me about this trip to the eye doctor, and I'm like, this is fantastic. The guy who's supposed to make you see brings up all the big existential shit. So yeah, I guess if you know all that, this song gets a lot less poetic. And I guess the conclusion of the song, or maybe just the wondering of the song, is that maybe love, like this love that we hold for each other, familial and otherwise, is just like our thumbs. It's just like a thing that happened that led to our survival. Shit. I'm not saying it's definitely how it is, but it's certainly what we're going into here. All right, here we go. The song's called Animal.
Then that's how we sound, calling from underground. There must be a reason for fear, so why did I end up here? Who could be calling now at the hour of lockdown? It's animal instinct deep. It's how we get this day. The doctor who checked my eyes right before our goodbyes, and just as my vision clear, I forget this day. Just wanted to play up, walk out, and drive on home. You said I got a question in my mind. Is it ever enough? How long I do this? Will we ever give up? How long is it apple in my eye? My throat grows.
Can y'all give it up for Seven Pines opening the show? I think that beautiful music, and it made me so happy to watch that set. Thank you guys for being here.
We have been the singing notes, buried you low, all night still into the day. In a body picked out so many years ago, when you lay your wife in her grave. But bring me back to autumn, or leave me on to May. I'm not putting you to sleep, girl. I'm ending on your dying day. If I can never learn to fill the void as they say, grave running out of searching, shadow you in my hands, feel your force in a way, and it'll bring me back to autumn, or leave me on the May.